Continuing on with the Vegas countdown. Vegas is just around the corner and I'm laying out basically my plan when I get there. I want to play a bit of everything. I want to dabble in the slot machines, I want a seat at the roulette table, and I want a seat at the blackjack table. I'll most likely spend most of my time at the roulette table. The return on that is about 97%. It's not as high as blackjack. Blackjack, you're looking at around 99%. But I'll be testing out a few different strategies. And my strategies there are going to be something that can manage not too significant of a bankroll. I need to be able to manage at least 6 losses in a row. And managing 6 losses in a row just isn't absorbing that loss, but it's also doubling or increasing my bet so that I can recover and end up back on my feet and continue on. So the different strategies will have a pretty big coverage on the board. I'm looking to cover a significant amount of squares and not have something higher risk, such as black or red, 50-50. And even though it's only 97%, I do find it's easier to keep track and it's easier to play at the table. When I do hit the blackjack table, I'll have that little card memorized, the strategy card, and it's basically the rules of blackjack. And it shows you when to hit, when to stand, when to double down, when to split, all those things. And as far as I know, in Ontario, it's illegal to carry that little card around with you. I'm not sure if it is in Vegas, but it's not hard to find out. So you can reference that on what to do based on your first card and what the dealer has. It is a little bit more scary when you come up to a table and you're not quite sure. So I usually go to the table and watch a few rounds just to see what kind of players are sitting at the table. Because if you have some real serious, intense players and you can see that they're card counting as well, you want to stay away from that table, because if you lay down the wrong card, I'm pretty sure they will jump over and rip your head off. With the slot machines, I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be posting more on my strategy as we move forward, whether it's a pragmatic machine or another brand or another theme. There's different theories out there on how to handle those slot machines. Basically, no matter which one I pick, I'll do my research ahead of time just to find out the RTP, return to player, on that machine. And then I'll go in with about 20 test spins to see if I think the machine is hot. The machine is hot when you see scatter symbols come up. So most of these machines have little bonus spins or side games. And you enter into that mode when you usually get anywhere from 3 or 5 of these scatter symbols appearing on your screen. So if I'm getting no hint of that, or if I'm not getting any small winnings, I'm going to walk away from that machine and try a different one. I think those are the ones that stress my husband out, and he no longer is comfortable playing slots because he doesn't understand them. He just wants the one-arm bandit with the 3 cherries on the screen where life is simple. He doesn't understand these symbols and why the machine is dinging and bells and whistles, and you enter into this bonus round and the machine takes over and starts spinning on its own. He has no idea what's going on. So I think I'm going to have a little breakout session with him, give him a little training tutorial before he sits down, or if he's in a stress-free mode, here's your little pool of money, here's your drink, sit and relax and just enjoy the machine. So follow along for the journey. I'll be posting more. I'll be letting you know, and I'll be testing different roulette strategies. I'll probably throw in a couple of hands of blackjack and see how that goes. And of course, I'll be testing various slot machines. Some of these tests will be in demo mode and some of them will be live. So follow along the journey. Comment, share any suggestions or tips that you have, or any experiences that I can learn from. I'm really looking forward to learning as much as I am and getting ready for this Vegas casino night.